Hello everyone, and thank you for joining me on Life in Bama. Today we are at a local farm market. I'm going to go by and see about some fresh vegetables today. The Little Giant. They have some pretty flowers. Sweet seedless for $8. You hear that? Nice and ripe. So we'll go on in and check out what they have inside. They have a lot to choose from, and everything seems to be well stocked. Fresh local peas, and they had a lot of peppers. Whatever looks good, the white looks good. A good variety of peppers. One of the things we're here for is for potatoes, but they carry this particular type of a white potato that's really good. And I see that they're low on the stock because they do get that way.
I got the last four.
We got some. But my husband's already picked out the best of what they have, so we're in luck. Good bit of local produce here. The squash looks great this year. I know last year it was hard to find any. This is zucchini. Well, they had a whole bunch of peppers, and these are hot peppers here. All of the loose produce, I believe the tomatoes were too, were the $1.97 a pound. How much are these peaches? And they've got some green tomatoes to fry up if you want to. Bread some okra and fry it up, or boil it. Some people like it boiled. The honey is displayed in the window. It looks just like liquid gold. And then some of it has the comb left in it, the honeycomb. You know, you chew on the honeycomb like a gum. Doing a variety of little fixings. This was elixir cherry pickles. I'd never heard of those before. Right beside the dude salsa. And these carrots were just ridiculously large. They had some other smaller ones, you'll see them bagged up. And too, talking about the peas, they had peas that were already shelled in these bags. I know they look a little pricey, but if you to have a fresh vegetable, put it in your freezer or fix some soups and freeze them. Just a great thing to have around, And they're already shelled, so you don't have to fool with, shelling them. I love those little onions. We didn't get any this time, though. Jalapeno eggs. An old-fashioned sauerkraut, already made up. The Amish butter. And then they had some cheese also. Colby cheese. And roasted peanuts. Roasted jumbo peanuts. You do too. And they had these in these packages. Alabama Peanut Producer Association. And then we can tell who's been shelling the peas. So from the Little Giant, we bought some really nice big potatoes, a couple of tomatoes that I'm fixing to cut this one and make a sandwich, some peaches, some really nice looking squash, and that's some good looking squash right there, and corn. What is that, 5 ears of corn? And all that came to about $20. But we're definitely going to eat it. What started out as a tomato sandwich ended up being a turkey sandwich with the tomato and lettuce. We also enjoyed a couple of the peaches cut up with some ice cream. Later on, I'll get started on our dinner. I'm just going to fix these potatoes in the microwave. Look how big that potato is. Amazing. So I'll just put it in saran wrap. Some people poke holes in theirs, but I don't really, but I do put some salt on it. Ramp it up. I'll get the other 3 ready. Here I have my baked potatoes arranged in my microwave, and I'll put these on for about 4 minutes. And then I'll let them set a little bit while I'm fixing the other food, and then I'll put them on for another 4 minutes, and they may be done. I might have to put them on a little bit more than that, but basically that's what I do. And I turn them. When I restart the time, I'll turn them in a different direction. I do have to say, these are some fine looking squash. And I've rinsed them off. I rinsed the potatoes off before I wrap them up also, just saying. I'm going to cut these up and put them in my frying pan. Need to put a little oil in there. Okay, so I have my squash going here. I'm going to put some salt on it. And then I'll put a lid on it, let it cook down a little bit. And we'll get back to it here in a bit. So here I have my onion cut up and put on there. And so I'll put some pepper in there. And then I get to the point with the squash where I have to ask myself, do I want to use the self-rising flour on it today, or just eat it like that? And because I've got so much, I think I'm going to put a little flour on it. This is what you want to hear and see on the bottom of your squash. You want that nice crust going. Especially since I put the flour in there. That's what I want to see. So we'll let that fry up a little bit more. Oh boy, that's going to be good. So here we have my finished plate. Putting some butter on my corn. And I have the baked potato. It turned out really nice. Fluffy. I ended up, I'll say 16 minutes cooking all 4 of those. Maybe 17. I may have added an extra minute to that, but those turned out really nice. And here's the squash. And just so I wouldn't have so much starch going on, I threw some Brussels sprouts in the microwave for a quick cook. So let's taste it. I know that tastes good. Let's taste it and see how it tastes. But this is the squash, and make sure it's not too hot or hot. It's really good. I did a good job on those. Really, really delicious. I hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure you subscribe. Click on that bell after you subscribe so you'll receive all notifications when I upload new content. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.